All right, hello, hello. Welcome to Radiant Creator. It delights my heart to have you all here and to welcome our new members that are still coming in the door. I'm still continuing to post about the event and welcome those of you that are coming in. So, thank you. And to anyone watching this out in the future on the recording as well, you are most welcome. So I'm so happy that you're all here. This will be about half hour live video, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. We have a few structural pieces to go over. Mostly I want to utilize this time to introduce myself, introduce my work, toot my own horn a little bit about my business and my work and the incredible women I get to work with, including yourself now. And just share some of the structure pieces of our event so that you feel completely safe, completely supported, for you to really snuggle in and cozy into the space, and so that you feel safe, maybe more than ever before. I actually get that feedback quite a lot from people. For your voice to become more free, for your heart to become more free, for the desires of your heart to become more free, and ultimately so that you can embody yourself as a radiant creator. That is the purpose of this event. So first of all, say hello to me as you're coming on. And I'd love to hear where you're from, where you are in the world currently. And what I'd love to hear from you is like, what are you currently working on? It could be physical components, maybe a business, a career, a book, raising children or having children. Maybe you're wanting to increase your personal finances, all of that. But most importantly, I want to hear what's currently stirring within you, what's currently surfacing from the core of you into this safe space with me inside this Radiant Creator event, which, by the way, Radiant Creator just refers to God, refers to Mother and Father God, refers to the beyond the words, this ineffable, this indescribable, infinite energy that we are all of. I see this as this is the fabric of what makes up our bodies, our energy, this infinite creative energy. And God gave me this event. God gifted me with Radiant Creator for me to share this with millions of people. And I've been leading Radiant Creator events live now for about 2 years. I've actually lost track now of how many I've done. I think this is the 5th or the 6th one. So it's an incredible gift from God to me. And I just learned this from Simone Seol, who's an incredible alchemist, mentor, coach, life coach, that it's my role, and I see this as your role as well, with the gifts that God's given you. We don't really own our gifts. We are to appreciate our gifts and then let God, let life, and this is how I see Christ Money River flow. As some of you are in Christ Money Portal with me, my mastermind. It's a mastermind, it's a membership, I don't know what it is. Christ Money Portal, it's helping women embody the river flow of abundance through them. We don't own it, but letting it come through them and flow in their finances specifically, but also in their marriages, also in their bodies, their lineages, really. So our role is to allow God, allow life, and allow money itself as a physical manifestation of being watered, right? Because the physical element of money is water. But you and me and all of us, we need to let God, life, the river flow of Christed money, as I say, to water your gifts. So this means you allowing yourself to be watered, you allowing yourself to be baptized through this Radiant Creator event, through the holy water of God, you allowing yourself and your bones, which connects to your ancestry and your lineages, backward and forward in time, to be it's a rehydration of spirit. That's what we're doing through this Radiant Creator event. And I had seen glimpses of that, but I didn't really know that till right now. So I'm just going to take a note here. The purpose of Radiant Creator now, this time, is the rehydration of your bones, which really, really refers to your ancestry, your lineages, of which, if you look at it from a God consciousness level, you're really not an individual. You and your people you come from and the people coming after you that you're connected with through your blood and through your DNA, which is physical and spiritual, you're all one, really. Yeah? When I work with clients, and I work with clients in person, I work with clients virtually, I have the deep, deep honor of seeing that when I work with one person, I'm really working with their entire lineage, backward and forward in time. So I want you to really see this for yourself, that the work that you do, not just in this Radiant Creator event with me, but your inner work you're doing 24/7 with God, all the inner work you do with God, that's what we're talking about. You're doing as a member of your lineages. And this refers to your bloodlines, your linear lineage, right? Forward and backward in time. So this would be your parents, grandparents, relatives, your children, your children's children, children's children. Also, for those of you that have adopted children, it connects you to your adopted children's biological lineages as well. But also your soul lineages, so past lifetimes, future lifetimes, right? It's all these directions, backward and forward in time. So very, very powerful work. So even if we have, 5 people participating in this event, that could be actually impacting like 5 million souls. Okay? Pretty, pretty beautiful stuff. It's hard sometimes to, yesterday I posted an outline of what I could see of what to expect and what to plan on for this Radiant Creator event, but so much of our content, I know a lot of you can relate with this, but so much of our content just occurs in the moment. It can't be planned in advance, because a lot of the words that are coming out of my mouth right now are based on the souls that are watching this now, whether that's right now, February 25th, 2024, or in 5 years from now or 5 minutes from now. So this is all for you. This is all for me as well. And this is all for you, everyone that ever watches this. I'm really, really excited to go deeper on Tuesday. So our live event starts Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. my time, Central Time. I know that that's 6:30 a.m. Wednesday morning in Sydney, Australia. So calculate that to your time zones. And I posted yesterday in our Facebook group the times of each of the days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we have a bonus day 5 on Saturday, which I'm basically going to take you shopping at Peace of God Healing, which is my business. We'll just get to walk through the shops together, show you what's available. We also have the giveaway that's happening for 1 full year with me inside Brighter Beginnings, which I'm going to be talking about a little bit later. But before I ramble on too much about this, I can feel it coming now. Tuesday, your first day of Radiant Creator, we're going to be going super, super deep in the rehydration of spirit through your bones. So what this means is, as women, you're going to learn how to receive again. You're going to release all shame, hiding, suffering, scarcity, survival, lack. We'll be doing this all week for you to really be able to receive as a woman. And that's going to include all the healings that you need at an ancestry level. And I got a message. There's one woman who commented on this. I need to message you. I'm not going to say your name right now just to protect your privacy, but I'm going to send you a message because this is going to help you with exactly what you're looking for with ancestral healing. And if you want to, if you'd like to hire me for one-to-one support, we can do that too. But okay, I'm sending her a message today. Okay, so I need to not go into Tuesday's work, but let's just go through the pieces of your welcome call right now. Okay, so my introduction, I think I've already done that on a few different levels, but I'm Katie. My birth name is Caitlin Elizabeth Streitz, which I'm proud of and is a complicated relationship with my birth name. My stage name, as I like to think of it, or my social media name, my business name, my business has been called Katie Awake for like 5 years now. You all know me as Katie Awake. I just chose that name. I like to be totally transparent with everything. I chose the word awake because I liked it, and this was also when I was waking up out of some sexual trauma that I survived as a child. And I liked putting that word awake at the end of my name because I meant it as a awakening to that part of my soul that basically, dissociated and went dormant and split into a million pieces just to survive that. And for a number of years, I've been putting myself back together, not just from that trauma, but lots of other stuff, right? Across time and space. So it's not just some flim-flamsy word. A lot of times I think that, especially strangers, or probably especially people that know me, my personal life, but don't really know me, right? Or maybe they don't really have the capacity to know me. I think they might see that word awake and think that I'm like a new age spiritualist and I'm just trying to name myself like something that I think sounds spiritual, and they probably judge me and write it off. And we can't get away from that, right? There's going to be people always that don't have the capacity to understand, or maybe don't want to, or it brings up fear for them, or jealousy, or who knows what. My clients hear me say this all the time, that that's really a gift to people. When you trigger them, it gives them, kind of helps them cook in their own juices, then helps them in their paths of healing. And your people that are going to resonate with you are going to resonate with you no matter what you do, no matter what you say, as long as you just keep showing up, you keep sharing, getting yourself on the internet. If your work involves the internet, then your soulmate audience and clients are going to resonate with you. Yeah, I do like sharing that history of the name Katie Awake. And that might even become part of our new family name. I think I'm going to actually make that part of my legal name. That's come through for me a couple of times. I feel that day actually approaching. So cool, huh? That's a pretty cool family name. Also, it kind of bothers me. That's an understatement of the century, right? But it bothers me that the men's surnames get passed on and the women's don't, just because it's been patriarchy for so many thousands of years. So I like the idea of Awake as a new, like, standard family name in my lineage, and that name getting passed on, carried on. We like that. Okay. So I'd love to introduce you. No, I'd love you to introduce yourself. So as you're coming on, just say hi to me in the comments, introduce yourselves. And what I'd love to hear from you is, I wrote myself a couple notes here. I want to hear the top results that you're looking for through this Radiant Creator event. So perhaps what I've shared so far of this rehydration of spirit that we're going to help you with, maybe this even gives you more insights than you had before of what results you hope to gain from doing Radiant Creator with me. Because what this is going to help you with is rehydrating you, that you matter, that all of your needs always get to be met, all of your wants always get to be met. You actually, in this lifetime, perhaps not for many thousands of years, or maybe not for 5 generations in your lineage, but you actually get to be an overflow in this lifetime. God wants to overflow you into this infinite river flow of love through your heart chakra, through your cell, through your brain, through your organs, through your digestive system, through your voice, through your money, through your song, through your writing, through your business, through your career, through your relationship, through your marriage, through your relationships with your children, through your relationship with nature, with the earth, with food, with fruits and vegetables. This overflow. And this occurs through, this is Christ Money River Flow. Okay, this is what I'm channeling right now. That's one of my membership portals, Christ Money River Flow. I help you do this for a full year in there. We'll also be doing this work in Brighter Beginnings. That's my lower cost membership. But this is what God wants for you, and this is what's available to you to receive this whole week in Radiant Creator. So I would love to hear if this is becoming real for you now, if you can turn this into thoughts and words for yourself. You might just need to receive it internally for a little while and then perhaps come back to the comment section under this video. But I want to hear, like, what does this feel like for you? What does it feel like for you to be rehydrated through a river flow of safety, a river flow of love that is God and from God, a river flow of healing song, a river flow of peace through you? Like, what does this feel like to you? What do you sense? And maybe you feel it already, or what do you sense this is going to do for you and in your life? On this level also, what do you need to let go of for this rehydration of spirit to occur through you? And if you didn't catch it at the beginning of the video, this is also watering the gifts that God has given you in this life, that you are to share with your family, that you are to share through your business, for some of you, through your job. This is you letting God water your gifts so that they can grow and bloom and blossom. And it's also you letting yourself be paid really, really well for your work. You know, you allowing yourself to bloom and blossom as a fully resourced woman. What an awesome question. That's like the best question I've ever asked to anyone. I'm so glad this is being recorded. So what does this feel like to you? What is this going to mean to you? What will the results, what do you sense the results will do for you in your life? And yeah, you can join me in Christ Money Portal. I see we have a couple comments coming in. Let's see. Jill is here. Jillian, I've never heard you use your full name. Yeah, hi Vicky, cooking in your own juices. I'll come back and engage with the comments when we're done. Oh, I love it. Jillian, good for you. Yeah, I've changed my name around a few times. You can just do what resonates with you. I really like in this studio, this live studio room thing that we're on here in Facebook, I can scroll down so I don't have to see myself on camera at the same time that I'm talking. I find that a little distracting. I'd rather just see these like random words down here. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so keep introducing yourself as you're coming on, and this is going to help you cook in the juices, stir in the pot of what can happen for you this week, to really engage with the group. So be the opposite of shy. Even if you're normally a shyer person, be the opposite of shy in this group. Okay, this group is private. Everybody, I assume, and I ask you to respect everyone's privacy here in this group. I will never just, without your permission, share anything, like not even to my husband. Like, everything is completely private here. Be the opposite of shy. The more that you engage in this group and throughout the week, the more internal transformation you will have. Okay, so even the silly stuff, even just like saying your name, saying where you're from, but especially the deeper stuff, like what does a rehydration of spirit start to feel like for you? What results as you're watching this video, and maybe come back and watch it again, because this is really, really, really powerful medicine. I feel like this is the most powerful medicine I've ever channeled for a group ever. So I really want you to share in the comments for us, because we want to support you, but mainly for you, because I want you to take up lots and lots of space so that you can bloom and blossom as the as the plant that you are, as the medicine that you are, as the gifts that you have. So what results do you start to sense you're going to have? And just keep sharing those. All right, let me get my other little notepad out so I make sure I hit all my bullet points. Okay. Now, as you come into this week's event, Tuesday to Saturday, I invite you to show up with a beginner's mind, because I know that all of you here are seasoned in your work. I know that you're experts in your crafts and in your healing modalities and with your lifetimes of wisdom. Any one of us could be leading an event and all of us could learn from each other, right? We're all really wise women. So for you to receive the most powerful transformation out of this event, I invite you to show up with a beginner mind, with an empty cup, so to speak, so that your cup can be filled from Spirit and from God with all the medicine that can be of service to you at this time. I also invite you to play full out, meaning on the physical level, to be 100% committed to showing up to all 5 live events. Or if that's just not possible for you because of the time zone or because of your schedule or commitments in your life, I completely understand. If that's the case, I encourage you to schedule time each day to watch the recording. And so I invite you to write in the comments 100%, just to commit to yourself, commit to the event, commit to me, just as I'm committed 100%, 1000% truly to showing up mainly for God. I show up to be a channel for the work God does through me. So we're all here 100% together so that your most incredible transformations and results can occur in your relationships, in your sales, in your businesses, in your finance flow, and in you being totally unlocked inside to the flow of the peace of God and the abundance of God and the love of God through you, because that's what's going to really give you a deep sense of purpose and fulfillment and joy in your life. And I want that for all of you. Okay. Speaking of that, I do want to speak to the magic of investing in yourself. And it's not lost on me at all that even though this is monetarily a free event, you're not investing money for this event. You are investing your attention. You're investing your energy. There's a million other things you could do besides listening to me on these videos and receiving my transmissions. And I am so deeply honored by that. I take it very, very seriously. Anytime you interact with me, I'm always practicing staying in my union with our Creator from inside myself, so that there's no, dark energies getting involved. There's no manipulation. There's no deceit or abuse of any kind. It's just me doing my best to be this pure channel. Yeah, that's just what I want to say. I really honor what you're investing through your presence and through your energy and through your time in this event. And it's actually the same. Maybe this is a helpful perspective for some of you, that what you decide to do with your resources, so money is one of your resources, right? What you decide to do with your money, what you decide to do with your attention, what you decide to do with your presence and with your time is sacred. That feels complete. Just wanted to say that. Okay. And lastly, we do have our amazing giveaway that at this time I'm planning to announce the winner of the giveaway. March 15th, because I just want to make sure I give ample time for all of you to book in your soul connection calls with me. It is required to do a soul connection call with me to qualify for our giveaway. And that's because I need to really make sure that the woman that I give a whole year with me inside and with the whole community inside Brighter Beginnings, that she's really there for the right reasons, that she is choosing to invest her time and her energy and her attention because that's really what she wants. And honestly, I want that to be the main reason why people are here in Radiant Creator, or why someone buys a mentorship program with me, whether money is really involved or not. I want people to be engaging with me and engaging with my work through the truths of their heart. Yeah, that's what creates a safe, peaceful environment. So that could be something to take notes on for your own business containers as well. Okay. I often close my eyes because it's just easier for me then to focus in my spirit, rather than sometimes I get distracted by the physical realm. It's also me healing a few things. Okay, so the giveaway that we're doing is a full year inside Brighter Beginnings. It's normally a $1,000 membership. It's a game changer. It's completely life-changing. What I love about Brighter Beginnings, and this is my lowest cost membership, but the value is very, very high. Brighter Beginnings is all about community. It's all about reigniting and coming into, maybe for the first time for some of you in your lives, it is for me, but coming into a real state of belonging inside yourself. For those of us that operate entirely from spirit, we operate as empaths, we operate as very, very energetically and spiritually sensitive beings. Most of us did not grow up feeling like we belonged. Most of us felt like weirdos or outcasts, or, hopefully we had some friends and found some kind of groups that we felt like we fit in with. But a lot of us, never really had that. And maybe we even used like substances or food or sex, or the different things that we tend to try to distract ourselves with or numb ourselves out on, or different things just so that we can maybe feel a sense of peace or joy in this really effed up, kind of corrupted, backwards world that we're in this third dimensional reality. So Brighter Beginnings is here for you to have real friendships, real community. It is a sisterhood. Men are welcome as well. Family, dare I say. I feel like that word family gets kind of used sometimes, but I really do mean it from my heart. I think of it as swan family, because as many of you have heard me say, I resonate deeply with the ugly duckling story, and a lot of my clients do as well, that we didn't quite feel like we fit in with our family of origins. Many of us have been kind of wandering around like that ugly duckling in the story, and then you find out that you are never an ugly duckling, my dear. You are actually a swan. So this is a place for all my swans to land in this beautiful pond of God together and just kind of go through life together. But every week when we meet in Brighter Beginnings, it meets on Fridays at 1 o'clock my time, 6 a.m. Sydney time, the next day. I do channel profound healings through God for everything I've been talking about, for you to come into alignment with peace and grace and prosperity and love, ultimately. It also will help you, and all my work I do and all my programs does this, it helps you shed old formations of masks or an old formation of personality that you created for survival reasons in your childhood or in past lifetimes. It helps you receive full atonement, which we're actually going to be going into this 4-step process of atonement, which is the undoing of all fear. That's something I practice multiple times a day, and I teach all my clients how to do it. Atonement is the undoing of all fear. And what happens when you undo all fear? Well, you're a radiant creator. You're just radiating peace, which maybe some of you can sense, or all of you can sense my energy. I just basically abide in the light of God. I abide in the peace of God. I'm not perfect, but just share as an example that This is all within you too. So the undoing of all fear, which we're going to go deep into, I think on Thursday in Radiant Creator, I'm going to teach all of you my atonement process. So that happens inside Brighter Beginnings. In my work, we do a lot of inner child and ancestry healing, just for the same reason, for you to undo patterns that you don't need anymore and that your lineage doesn't need anymore, or maybe that have even been hurting or abusing you or your lineage, or maybe like internalized abuse patterns, things like that. Help you undo, clear all that, again, just so that you're revealed as peace, as love, as the woman that you really are. And it's just an epic community. So like I said, if you're curious about Brighter Beginnings, you're welcome to just join today. It's $1,000 for a year, or it's $99 a month. If you feel really called to it, you're welcome to just join. We actually have our first inaugural live session with Brighter Beginnings this Friday, the 1st. And if you're if you're interested in the giveaway for a full year in Brighter Beginnings, it is required to book a soul connection call with me. So I'll put that link to my soul connection calls. It's a complimentary 45-minute conversation. We get to know each other, and I help you with your inner leadership, your inner voice, your inner healing journey. I can help you with your business, your career path, so that it's all in alignment with God's will for you, and peace and joy. I'll put the link to those in the comments as well. So just make sure to book one in, especially if you're interested in the giveaway. And I'll put the link to Brighter Beginnings right in the comments as well if you want to read more about it, or like one of you beautiful women just joined with me a couple days ago. So anyone else that just wants to jump into Brighter Beginnings, you can. And I'll put that link down there. So let's see other comments. Yeah. All right, Jillian is multitasking. That's what women do naturally, we naturally do a few things at once. Hope your little one is okay soon. Oh no, he's so sweet. It was so fun to talk to him a little bit the other day. Vicky's tuning in with the river flow. I know you really resonate with that. Feels like bliss. It is real bliss. There's your angelic team, I can feel them. Ease, growing the seeds that have been dormant for so long. So it's time, right? It's time for those seeds to grow now. Waiting for the gardener to enable me to flourish as a woman in flow of receiving and giving the fruits. Yeah, that process has begun now for you, Vicky. It's a decision that you make inside with the Creator. So that is now. So happy for you. Really excited to hear from more of you as you're catching this on the replay. I'm actually going to be sending the recording of this live video to all of you that have engaged and told me yes, that you're participating in this Radiant Creator event. I have about 15 of you that responded back to me and said yes, that you wanted to participate. I'm also still going to be posting about this on social media right up till Tuesday. So as more of you come in, hello and welcome. I can't wait to hear from you. We begin Radiant Creator Live this Tuesday, 1:30 p.m. Central Time. I posted all the times and a little bit of what to expect with each day, although a lot more of that came through on today's video. So what I often recommend with my transmissions is to actually go back and listen to them. So go back and listen to this welcome video a couple times, because there was so much magic that just came through. Excuse me, and let me just pour some water down my chin for a little special effect. Yeah, because you'll receive more every time that you listen to them. So that's what I got for you. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you all Tuesday for day 1.